Aries, what's going on? Hope all is well. Welcome to your reading. We're going to go ahead and hop into this. Be sure to hit the like button, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel if the reading helps, if I resonate with you. All right, we're going to hop into this, see what's going on with you and the person on your mind. This is a love reading, but it can resonate for whoever. If somebody else comes to mind, and it can resonate in reverse as well. All right, resonate for the cross watcher too. Okay, Aries. So let's first pull on the energy. What is the message from consciousness to you, Aries, or overall just about this connection, okay? Can I get a message for Aries about this connection they're watching for Aries and the person on their mind? Message about this connection. Okay, we have comfort. How can you bring more comfort into your life? You can increase your comfort through tangible things, such as soft clothes and food, and tangible things, such as thinking about loving thoughts about yourself and inviting peace into your heart. All right. Okay. The first thing I'm getting is comfortable. Aries, you and this person can be feeling comfortable right now in this connection with what's happening. Maybe in some sort of way you're wanting to feel more comfortable. Maybe your person's wanting to feel more comfortable. There could be things that can make this situation, like there are things available. If the situation right now doesn't feel as comfortable as you want it to feel, there are things available to make this situation more comfortable. Okay? Let's see. We'll relate back to that throughout the reading, Aries. Let's see. How is Aries showing up here in this connection with who this is? How is Aries showing up? Ooh, Aries. All right, you've got the Devil. You do have the Magician and the Knight of Swords. So the devil is there. Okay, so this I think does relate to the comfort. All right. There can be something here like you're wanting to change this, I feel, Aries. Okay. Change this vibration. Because you have the Magician, and the Magician is about transmuting the energy. So something here could be upsetting you, or there may be a bit of a obsessive. Do I want to use the word upset? Don't get too caught up in my words, okay? There could be something that you're obsessing over and you're trying to figure out, like, how do I change this? How do I change this so I feel more comfortable in this connection? It could be something that you're wanting to communicate with the Knight of Swords, like you're wanting to get something off of your chest. Okay, because I feel like you're sitting with this energy, this devil energy. All right. I want to clarify. I feel like these are thoughts that you're sitting with. Now, devil energy could be a form of, karma, sitting with some karmic energy here. I feel like this is something you want to bring up. You want to talk. You want to have a conversation in order to maybe you want to bring something up here, Aries, from the past. You want to bring something up to this person so that you can move out of this lower vibration or feeling, or this feeling. Okay. How is this person showing up here? The devil could be a bit of a controlling type of energy too. Okay. Because I'm getting all that Gemini, some of you have Gemini in your chart, but with that Gemini energy, from what I've experienced with Geminis, and I could be wrong, but it's like when Gemini sits with something too long, it festers. It festers like this devil energy and it builds up. And it's okay, and we have Mercury, right? Mercury is about to go in retrograde, but Gemini is Mercury energy, okay? But when something builds up with Gemini, it's almost like it's a fire burning, and in only a matter of time is it going to come out, okay? Now, it feels toxic. Feels like you're holding on to something and it's turning into a level of toxicity just sitting with you. Because that's how things manifest, okay? Like that's how emotions manifest in the body. So something is literally like sitting in your body and it feels, going back to comfort, it feels uncomfortable. To the point it's like, well, how do, I've got to get this off my chest to make this better. Let's pull more cards. How's this person showing up here? There could be some spite, some resentment here, okay? Living in the past about something. Keep going over something about the past. Clarify, how's this person showing up here for Aries right now? Tower. Okay, speaking of the past. So we've got Scorpio, and this is also your energy for me because it's Mars. All right. Something happened here. Okay, like your person, Tower is like this person's caught off guard. Tower, it is about, it is a letting go type of energy. All right. Okay. So, all right. So something that I'm showing up or feeling, you have the devil is a 15 and then tower is a 16. So it's like you're still sitting with something, but I feel like this person is like letting go of it. Okay. Like they're in the next step. They're already faced with the next step of this. All right. Show me how is Aries showing up for who this is right now. Escape. I left when things got hard. Okay, I wish this freaking fly. Y'all, I'm recording in the garage, so Oh, this fly is bothering me. But anyway, get out of here. Okay. So escape. I left when things got hard. A number of you may have reacted to whatever is going on with you and your person, and this shocked them. Okay. So if you just did something or like did something out of fear, because again, going back to the devil, it's about, it's like the past, holding on to the past. All right. So you may have reacted or done something out of spite, fear, resentment, lack of forgiveness, and it totally caught this person off guard, or it's literally catching this person off guard right now. Okay. Verify, how is this person showing up right now for Aries? Missed opportunity. I didn't act when I should have. Yeah. So whoever this is, they could be, see how she's sitting on the phone? This person could be communicating with someone else about the situation with you. All right. They could be saying like, I don't know what's going on. This came out of nowhere. All right. Whoever this is, you know, it seems like they're going through some sort of transition. Okay. With the tower energy, some sort of transformation. And they could feel like, you know, Aries, you kind of got out of Dodge when things went down over here with who this is. And I also feel literally like it says, like they're feeling this impact of having a missed opportunity with you right now. Okay. They may feel like I should have done something to prevent what's happening right now. I should have done something, but I didn't do something in time. Okay. Let me pull from the Animal Spirit deck. How's Aries showing up for who this is? How's Aries showing up right now for who this is? The Tiger. Ooh, yeah, this is, and it's fire. Okay. This is like my High Priestess card. A number of you, I feel, Aries, like this is someone who understands the essence of timing. Okay. It's funny that I brought up the Magician, and yes, this is my High Priestess card. So your intuition right now about what's going on, like a number of you know that this person is experiencing some pain here. Okay, you know that maybe because you've left or you pulled away. Okay. Some of you have done this as a method of control because the devil is here. So you are doing something. I'm hearing for a number of you, like I'm getting a pattern. Okay. Some of you know how to, or I don't want to say you know how. All right. Like I'm trying to choose my words wisely here. Okay. You know that in pulling away that it causes a reaction from who this is, or you know that you doing this is having a negative effect on this person. And when I talk about, it's a way of maybe like, it's an emotional it feels a little toxic. I hate to say it, but it feels a little toxic. And I'm not saying it like it's a bad thing. I just think that you may be doing it out of spite or out of fear or out of resentment. A lot of you are showing up like the tiger because you picked up on something intuitive, okay? You picked up on something intuitive and you didn't really have complete clarity. Okay, like to give an example, you felt, maybe you sensed like there was some bullshit going on. I'll use this as an example, right? With the tiger energy. And instead of you maybe saying something out loud to this person or communicating that you felt uncomfortable about something, you did something, you pulled away because that is what you know how to do, or it's kind of a learned behavior. All right. You don't have to own that if you don't want to, but let's just be honest. Like, we've kind of all been there. You're like, okay, if I can't get, oh, maybe it's a bit passive aggressive. Okay. With the tiger energy, it's kind of like, well, you're making me uncomfortable, so I'm going to make you uncomfortable by completely drawing back or pulling away. All right. Let me go to the tiger really quickly. Look at some keywords. Yes, overstimulated when out of balance. All right. This card reminds us to take in the wild darkness, the devil, to allow lunar forces to soothe and heal our spirits. Okay. Spend some time in silence, drinking in the potent calm. There's nothing to fear in the stillness except the awakening of your own power. Yeah. It's like, again, I know I've said it, I don't mean to beat a dead horse, but you're sitting with something that's not right. And this person is having a whole moment about it. They're like, fuck, okay, what's going on here? Like, Aries is completely, they can feel your energy shift and pull away. How is this person showing up here for Aries in this connection? The Spider. Phoenix. Oh yeah, this person is definitely going through some sort of enlightenment and awakening because things are falling apart. Okay. Especially with the Phoenix. A number of you Aries, you show up with this devil energy because you represent the past to who this is. Okay. So now with the Spider energy, I'm getting for a number of you, this person's having to rebuild. A number of you may have lived with who this was and there's separation. This person is having to like pick themselves back up again, I'm hearing. Because this is my Eight of Pentacles card. So for a number of you, this is an earth sign, a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. I'm getting Capricorn very strongly. Like I said, it can be another Aries, could be a Scorpio. I'm also hearing Aquarius, okay? Yeah. Creator of prosperity through life's work, Dharma. So what, for some of you, what I'm getting with this person is a number of you have been kind of like forced out in a way, and it's kind of forcing this person to deal with some things going on here. Remember, we have comfort. I'm hearing like the term, or the phrase, dreams die in comfort zones, okay? Or we don't grow in comfort zones. You have to get out of your comfort zone. And it's almost like, too, you pulling away here is forcing this person to, it's forcing growth, all right? It's forcing this person to move and to do things because they're uncomfortable with their situation. So they're having to rebuild themselves. They're having to recreate themselves. All right. Now, it does say, I'm getting, when out of balance, and I do get out of balance for this person right now, they're discouraged and they're tired. All right. Financially and spiritually. This person's going through something financially and spiritually. Okay. And again, remember I said, with you, you have escape. I left when things got hard. If this person's going through something difficult, they feel like, or I don't know if they feel that, because this is actually how you're showing up. Things may have been going like to hell in a handbasket with who this is, and you were like, I need to like pull away, to regroup, to gather myself. I'm hearing you saw this coming for a number of you. That's what I just heard. Because you show up with this tiger energy, you saw this coming, and that's why you got out of there. That's why you escaped. This card reminds us to be process oriented rather than results oriented. So, like, literally, they're having to trust the process right now of what's going on, okay, with you two and in their life, okay? Procrastination. Putting things off becomes a bad habit to use, or I'm sorry, so use time management. That kind of goes along with when I said, like, you saw this coming, okay? How can you make things, okay, with procrastination? So I'm hearing like for a number of you, this is a message of like, there are ways to maybe make the situation, or you understand, you know, ways to make the situation better, but you're putting it off right now. And you're doing it out of a place of, like I said, with the devil, fear, holding on to the past. Clarify, how is this person showing up in the connection with Aries? How are they showing up for Aries right now? Power struggle, desire for recognition, or the need to assert your authority over others. Yeah, okay. That's why, remember, I was getting like, oh, get out of here. You may have pulled away to regain power, okay, in this connection. And literally it says the word struggle. I get this person struggling right now. Needing recognition to assert your authority over others. I'm getting this person feels powerless. That's what I'm getting. They feel powerless right now. All right. What's challenging these two here? Ooh, insecurity, fear of not being good enough, build confidence and love your uniqueness. And insecurity, well, for a number of things, look at the house. Okay? When I said there could be, like, this person could be losing their home, there's a home involved, okay? Whoever this is definitely lacking security in the connection right now. And I feel for you, the reason why, part of the devil energy, this is a level of insecurity. It's lack. Okay. I'm hearing reaction, chain reaction. You are reacting. You're reacting. But you're putting off, I think, a conversation here, Aries. I think you're putting off something that they're saying, like, you're procrastinating. Because you possibly have the ability to assist or come back in, or, you know, bring peace to the connection, bring peace to the situation. Okay. If you do want to connect with who this is. And I think this person is just insecure, period, right now. Because, like, for a number of you, I'm getting this, like, you've left the situation. They're feeling like they got to pick up the pieces and start over. That's what I'm getting. They have to rebuild. They have to, focus on themselves. They don't feel, like it says, desire for recognition. It's like their crown has fallen off, okay? They no longer wear the crown. Let's say you were a couple, right? Even maybe a power couple. They feel like, they've lost their position here. They've lost their position with you. They've lost their position at work and things like that, Aries, okay? So, going back to comfort, how can you bring more comfort into your life? Because you both are uncomfortable in this connection. You both are. Some of you may even literally still live together, okay? Thinking loving thoughts about yourself and inviting peace into your heart. I think both, especially a person, they're at a loss here, okay? They feel like they've lost. They feel like they're losing. And I think right now, Aries, I'm getting a combination of your intuition. You're sitting with a lot, okay, right now. And some of you are like, well, I know what to do. I know what I can do. But there's this other part of you. It's like I'm seeing the devil on one shoulder and the angel on one shoulder. And you're like, well, I know what I can do, to assist or help, or I know what I can say, right? You have the power because, like I said, you also show up, I feel like, with that magician energy. You have the tools. Magician shows up when it's like you have all the tools to make something happen. And a number of you are like, yeah, I probably do, but I'm still, there's also a part of you that's like, maybe let them sweat a little bit. That's the vibe I'm getting. Okay. Let them sweat. Okay. I think they're feeling like I'm kind of lost right now. I kind of lost it. So that's what I see going on here right now, Aries. I'm going to stop this here and we're going to get into part 2. Hopefully this fly gets out of here. Sorry if I said too much, y'all, but I just telling you what I see, okay? Please don't shoot the messenger. Please don't shoot the messenger. All right. And you don't have to own it. So part 2 is going to be on Vimeo. The link is in the description, top of the comments. And we're going to get into, I'm going to pull the cards for what I see happening next. We're going to talk about what this person wants overall with you, Aries, what they think will happen. All right. What outcome am I getting at this point in time? I'm going to pull from the Time Oracle deck and give you a timeline of forward movement. When I pull the outcome, though, I want to know what the next 3 to 6 months look like for you all. Okay. And then I'm going to pull advice from the Crystal Spirits deck, these decks, and the animals, and the Animal Spirit deck. Okay. How should you be showing up in this connection? So Aries, if you feel like that might be helpful, all right, with your high priestess ass here watching the reading, you're like, I'm coming here. I want to see what you got to say so I can know what to do here. Then you can follow me over to Vimeo. All right. If this is where we part ways, guys, thank you so much for watching your reading. I love you. Be safe. Take it easy. I'll see you soon. Peace.